guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nenna and today we're back with the Pleasantview stories. We're back with the Goth family and I am super excited to start doing this Let's Play again, to start recording again. I haven't played with them for so long and I have so many storylines that I really want to play out that, like I said, I'm really excited. It feels a little bit awkward because I haven't sat here and talked to myself for quite a bit, but we're gonna do it anyway. I also just want to quickly throw out that this house is still, work in progress, but I need more content and I figured I might as well just wait. This is what we're gonna do it with. So Mortimer is currently playing the piano. This is like one of his favorite things to do. There is a lot of things that are kind of new in this family, or there are new things. Mortimer is on the piano and I think Bella is just about to come back from work and she is probably really tired. She has a job as, I'm actually not sure what she does. She's a golf caddy. Has one of those jobs that doesn't necessarily pay well, but it's just a means to get a bit of a facade as well. I think her entire personality and the way that she comes across to others, it's a one big hocus pocus. She got a job and she goes there, obviously she works, but this is not the job that she wants to do forever. And it's actually one of those jobs that she just got because it was easy to get into. She doesn't have to put much effort and it looks like she's trying to do something, even though she has other plans and she has big dreams. And sometimes you just gotta get yourself into this lifestyle so that it looks like you're doing something important even though you're not. Dina works mostly at night and she has a few things that she needs to do, and I am going to have her do these things. I feel like regardless of her life here with Mortimer, she will be a hardworking girl, and she's always been a hardworking girl. Dina's doing really well and she is trying to adjust to the life of being a married stepmother. And is also at work. Darren and his group are gathering gold and ridiculously cool loot on one of their favorite hills when a group from the Ogre faction shows up. The Ogres begin taunting Darren's group because they outnumber his group and they simply are nice people. Darren can order his group off the hill, or they can stand and fight for the loot they've rightfully earned. Should they run, or is it time to stand and fight? I'm sorry, Darren, but I don't think Darren would fight. I think it would just be like, I don't want to deal with this. So Darren is forced to pay. What? Gosh. They begin dancing and taunting. But Darren begins to gather gold from their new spot. They're so busy ignoring the ogres that they fail to notice their own guildmates trying to retake the hill and therefore unable to assist them in the attack. Oh gosh, okay, well that didn't really work out very well, did it? Both Dina, actually everyone in this household has a job besides Mortimer, of course, but Dina still has her job because she needs, I think I said that she was doing a bit of not show business, but it's labeled as show business, but I think I said that it's more like she is an escort perhaps. So it's just another way for her to hang out with elderly men and get some extra money in, or maybe she's even a stripper. I have no idea, but I thought that would really fit her personality and it gives her a means of to do something else than just sit there and mooch off Mortimer, even though that's exactly what she does. She doesn't want to come across like she is that kind of person, you know what I mean? She wants to, for the fun mostly, because she does enjoy what she's doing very much, but at the same time she also doesn't want to come across as a moocher. Just like Bella, they're both kind of putting up a show and just one is doing it a little bit better than the other. The other one is making it so obvious and the other one is just, she's just putting up a really good show, makes it really believable. Dina's really good at that. She slowly took her time. Bella is trying so hard to convince people that she really doesn't need any money, that it's super obvious that she does. Like I said, Bella is also pretending, and I love how I can see Dina from the top floor, but Bella is pretending like she doesn't need Mortimer's money, but we all know that she probably does, and it's so obvious that she wants something, and even though we don't exactly know what she wants quite yet because she hasn't made her agenda public, we know that whatever it is, it's probably not true. Like, Dina sees through this, Cassandra sees through this. I don't even think Darren believes her entirely, but Darren doesn't really know her. I mean, I don't think Dina knows her, but Dina is a bit more skeptical about the new woman anyway. She's just like, who is this? Who is this woman coming into our lives? It just seems a little bit too shady. And since Cassandra's having second thoughts about her mother's return, Dina was very quick to jump on the bandwagon and be like, oh yeah, definitely. She's afraid that this woman is going to compromise her status in the family. She's afraid that Mortimer is going to fall back in love with his first wife, his first love, girlfriend, whatever they were before, Dina came to be. And it's just kind of, I don't know, it really worries her. So she's doing her best to find some, trying to find some friends, so to say, some people that she can share this inconvenience with. And oh my god, you do not want to eat this right now. Let's just have, I think we have some leftovers. Yes, guys, Cassandra is pregnant again. Surprise, surprise. She is pregnant by no other than Darren, and Darren doesn't know this yet. We're just gonna pretend that this bump, it's like only a few weeks old. And it's not like she's not very far along in her pregnancy, but yeah, she is in fact pregnant by Darren. And this is another burden, a personal burden that she's carrying with herself. Cassandra doesn't really want to tell Darren that she's pregnant because she's really worried about the consequences. Darren made it very obvious that he doesn't want to have children, or not more children, and now she's pregnant, and she kind of feels like if she tells him, he's going to be so disappointed and so upset, and it's just not what she wants. She's afraid that it might push him away because he's already having some troubles adjusting to the lifestyle of this household, I like to say that Cassandra is probably hinting that she may be pregnant to Dina, but just as Mortimer is, deciding to oh my god, Dina, you and your big mouth. Just as Mortimer joined them for some food, it looks like Dina might have spilled that, there might be a new baby coming, something like that, and Cassandra is not having it. She's not happy. Oh my god, Dina, you and your big mouth. She's actually really tired, which is perfect, so that she doesn't have to confront Dina about what she just said. She gave her a mean glare. Did you see that? She was like, do that again, and I'm gonna make sure you're never gonna be found. This mansion is big enough to hide a body. Don't you think I can do it? Dina is probably, sighing as well, frowning her brows and thinking, maybe that wasn't, show me your good side. Hey Morty, do you see what this tongue can do? Oh my god, do you see that if you lick the plate clean, that it disappears? Wait, let me try that again. That is, oh my god, that is amazing. It really is amazing. Dina is she okay, maybe she did talk a little too much. She spoke before her turn, but honestly, she just couldn't help herself. She is just a bit of a gossip girl. I know we dance. Oh, that'd be cute. So Dina is going to initiate a little dance with Mortimer. Hey Morty, remember this song? We used to love this. This song reminds them of one of the dates that they went on, and Mortimer brought her to like a really old looking restaurant, and they sat together, had some really nice dinner, and Brandy's talking, calling, sorry Brandy, and it's been a while since they've been together on a date. I don't know, this is really cute. Oh, it's so cute. Cassandra, that's not Cassandra, but it doesn't matter, her mother. Bella is upstairs playing with the piano. She doesn't have much skills actually, but I like to imagine that Bella was probably one of those kids that, or not kids, but when she was married to Mortimer, she probably had maids do everything, and things kind of changed when she wasn't around, and Mortimer really did love the old school hardworking feel of things, and he never really had a maid anymore, and he kicked out the butler. But Bella is just one of these people that really love that kind of luxury. And Bella, in my imagination, in my in the way that I think her story would go, I definitely think that she loves being rich and having a lot of money, and she loves being taken care of, pampered, in that kind of way. So she would definitely be super, super happy about about people taking care of her and having maids and butlers and stuff like that. But Mortimer, after she left, Mortimer was definitely just like, yeah, I don't really need all those things. Like, I really don't care. Like, I can do I don't need a maid. I can do this for myself. I don't really need anyone else to, you know, do that for me. I really admire about Mortimer because even though he's rich, he's very well capable of taking care of himself, and he loves taking care of himself. Now, a little scooting over to Darren, who just got out of the bathroom. Looks like he's about to dance. Darren is finding it really, really hard to adjust, you guys. He feels kind of out of his place. You know, he doesn't have space to his own anymore. He has to share a house, and that's first and foremost like a big change for him. He doesn't have what he has too much money now. I know it's not his money, but he sees it as if he does. He lives in a mansion, and he knows anything he wants he can get, or someone will get for him, and he doesn't really have to take care of himself. There's always people looking out for him. I mean, you know, it's like one of these families that just really, oh my god, we're really popular, are we? This family takes care of each other, and I'm not really sure if he's like up for that. You know? I just get the feeling that Darren is unable to cope with this lifestyle. You know, some people can enjoy being pampered and have a good time while getting pampered, and you know, getting everything that you want, and other people are just, they get a lot of money and they don't know what to do with it. Now, like I said, Bella has a bit of an agenda of her own, and I actually want her to come over and to admire Mortimer. Now, she is dead set on, you know, getting to know Mortimer better. She doesn't really care that Dina is now married to Mortimer. In her mind, she is just a tiny obstacle. Came back because the money that she took from Morty was not enough. She was able to, you know, stuff away some money for many years, and she took it and she left and had a bit of an adventure of her own. But she had to come back because eventually that money kind of ran out. See, when Bella left, she didn't really expect Morty to get remarried. She kind of thought that this fool would probably always love her and would just never remarry or have another girlfriend. Maybe he would have a girlfriend, but he wouldn't necessarily remarry. Yeah, Mortimer did in fact remarry, and it looks like not everything is going as planned, but you know, he has to get used to her being here again. Oh my god, she's casually just bringing up his wealth. Imagine she's just asking him, hey Morty, do you still have a lot of money? Morty's like, yeah, Bella, I do. Why are you asking me, sweetheart? Why? So good to have you here, but I think Mortimer is always going to love her, and Bella is going to take advantage of that. I don't see that Dina or Morty is the type to just break up with someone for someone else. I think he's a very committed man, and I think he made a very well thought through decision marrying Dina. He's always had a bit of a thing for a younger woman anyway. I mean, Bella and Mortimer weren't the same age as far as I can tell right now. They're definitely not. So, I mean, there's probably a very, like, a reason for that, for them not looking like the same age. But in my idea, that just means that they are just, Bella's just younger than him. And it's always been like that. I know there's a whole lore behind Bella's disappearance, but I like to just say that she took money and ran with it. And now she's back because she wants more of it. And I think that makes perfect sense because I want to see how far we can go. So I am going to charm Mortimer. I want to see how far we can take him, how far Bella is going to be able to, you know, come close to him, and how dangerous is Bella at the moment. Is she going to be able to just, you know, slowly come back into his life, or is Mortimer going to have a bit more sensibility? See, I don't know, is Mortimer a believer? Is he very well, easily persuade? Like, I don't know, I don't know. Oh god, oh no, he just fell in love with her again. Something about being with Bella makes him remember all of the things that they used to do together, and he's feeling a little uncomfortable by these feelings because truly he cares about Bella, but he's also married, so he's excusing himself to go upstairs, and Bella is just gonna dance it off. She's like, hell yeah, I did a good job. Bella's celebrating. Everything seems to be going well. Cassandra woke up from her nap, and she brings up work apparently, and it seems like they are on good terms. They've really been talking and getting along a lot better after, you know, the last couple of parts. Between the now and the last episode that you guys saw, Bella and Cassandra have definitely like patched up a bit of the relationship. However, like I said, I don't really believe that Cassandra believes her mother's intentions are pure. I just get the feeling that she just thinks it's really weird for her mother to suddenly be back without warning, and she's never really tried to show any interest. I feel like she came back and she had demands, but she never came across as genuinely upset about leaving or remorseful about what she's done. I mean, she did disappear for many years, you know, like that's something you'd think you would have some remorse over, but no, she didn't. She really didn't care or seem to care until, of course, a few weeks later when it was pretty obvious that people were being suspicious and she felt like maybe her behavior was a little too unsympathetic. So she started faking it. She started being a little bit more helpful around the house and faking interest, coming into the kitchen, asking if she could do something and complimenting, Cassandra on her accomplishments, showing interest in Alexandra's whereabouts and her marriage to Darren, things like that. She started being a little too nosy, though she wanted it to come across as helpful, but it came across as nosy. The more Bella is trying to show this fake sympathy, the more that Cassandra is getting suspicious that it's really not real. It's not a true, it's not real. It's not true. It's not sincere. It's pretend, and it's all make believe, and everything is part of this bigger plan that Cassandra cannot figure out quite yet. But I'm gonna actually have Bella come sit with Cassandra, because I feel like she would continue to find little moments throughout the day and just kind of see how things are. And Mortimer's being a little bit hesitant about, the status of the family and how much wealth there still is left. And even though she's not exactly sure how to bring it up, because it's not like you could just sit with your daughter after many years of disappearance and just casually bring up the family wealth. Like, that would be a bit suspicious. But I think Cassandra would not even, say how it is anyway. I don't think she would really, start spilling those beans. I don't even think Cassandra's a materialistic girl anyway. But I think that Bella would ask some really slight questions. Maybe she would say, let's talk about money. So I think that Bella would probably say something like, hey, you're still working. Is dad not providing enough for you? By now you should not have to work anymore, right? And she's like, I love my job. I love working. I love being a businesswoman, and I'm a scientist now. And she's like, oh, that's good for you. And maybe we should get some more establishments, maybe some, I don't exactly know what you call it, but some more businesses. I feel like Mortimer probably has some stocks here and there, or some businesses going on the side. And I think that's what Bella is referring to. Because Cassandra is just, oh my god, she's not having it. However, Bella is not giving up. As Cassandra gets up, she's actually gonna go over and congratulate her. Oh, congratulations for not being dead yet. I'm gonna have Bella come upstairs and have her just take a nap, just be lazy. I think that's just exactly what she would do and be. And Cassandra is going to freshen herself up. I guess she felt a little grimy after that talk with her long lost mother. She's getting upstairs to make herself, freshen herself up before she goes over downstairs to Darren. I actually want to get her into maybe her maternity wear, because it's a bit cold outside. Well, actually it's summer. It's not too cold, but it's probably going to be colder anyway. Darren was downstairs. He just finished painting a painting. What did he paint? Oh, that's beautiful. That is, wow, isn't that just wonderful? That's absolutely wonderful. So I'm actually gonna have Cassandra come. I'll just teleport her downstairs a little bit faster, and I want her to confess her pregnancy to Darren. I think that she cannot just keep this, from him any longer, and it's going to be obvious in time to come. So I want her to come over and, like I said, confess it and, get it out of her system. I think that's just the most important thing right now. I think they're engaged, right? Yeah, they're engaged. They're not exactly, married yet. it's ever gonna work, she has to be honest. And she hasn't really been honest right now. So I think she would give him a hug and, you know, slowly bring up the topic of perhaps having kids. And, you know, depending on his reaction, we're just gonna see how it goes. Yeah, Darren, I think I'm pregnant, and he's just kind of looking at her like, don't even joke about that. And she's like, no, I mean it. Like I mean it. The fact that a joke about having kids is already this off-putting to him, it's not making her feel any less hesitant, you know, it doesn't make her feel any better. But she keeps on bringing up the subject. She feels like she has to be a big girl now and just get it out of her system. Get it out, say it out loud. So yeah, she's going ahead and telling him that she's in fact pregnant. Darren, I am carrying your baby. I know, it's a shock. I swear it in a planet. I know exactly how you feel about this baby, but I am pregnant. And yeah, what are we going to do about it? And I think Darren is just going to take a moment and kind of think about it and then say, well, what do you mean we're going to do about it? You're going to get rid of it, right? There's no question about it, right? Right? And he's kind of like stumbling over his words as he looks at Cassandra, who looks at him with this kind of hesitation in her eyes, which makes him feel like, wait a minute, she's actually considering keeping this, which frustrates him. And I want him to rub the belly, and I want him to kind of like stroke her and say, like, look, babe, I'm sorry, but I don't want to have any more kids, and I'm really sorry that it has come to this. It's my fault too, you know, like, don't just get pregnant by yourself. But I don't want this child. I just don't want this child. You know, it's going rather civilized, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going really well. Oh my god, Cassandra, are you hungry? She's hungry again. She's like, babe, one second, I need to pee. I need to pee. I'll have her go over and have, you know, go to the bathroom. Let's just have a quick snack because I think we're about to pass out. Oh wow, it's already 5. Good thing Sims hours don't mean nothing. Look at Dina and Mortimer having an early sleep together. Oh, he's so sweet. He's dreaming about money. What else? He's dreaming about the riches and the wealth that he didn't want to tell Bella about. All right, so he's so freaked out. He had to get himself a beer, and Cassandra. I want Cassandra to come back here before. She's like, babe, I want a beer too. Did you get me a beer? He's like, you can drink, babe. You're pregnant. God, he's downing that like crazy. Wow, the silence says everything. She's adamant about keeping it. He's adamant about getting rid of it, and there's no midway in this. Yeah, I think it's always awkward. Mortimer got up. Well, he usually gets up really early. He has his own little routine, as I said. He's gonna go to the bathroom. He didn't even flush that. My gosh, you nasty, man. You nasty. Leaving a little surprise in the pot for your girlfriend to find in the morning. You want her to flush that for you, Mortimer? Don't think so. Yeah, marriage is not gonna last very long if you do that. Actually, you know, probably will, because Dina needs your money, so she'll probably take you for exactly how you were. No, I do think that Dina probably really loves Mortimer. I do. I know what some of you might say, but I do believe that she probably truly loves him for who he is. I know that sounds, like I said, crazy for some of you, but I believe that there is some love in this relationship. You know, she just has an unusual way. Bella is caddying for Malcolm Landgrab, head of Landgrab Enterprises, who has just hit his second shot into the rough about 65 yards from the green. The business tycoon leans over and asks Bella whether he should use a 9-iron or a wedge. Bella debates how to respond. I don't know. Whatever. Bella is sassy, but Bella would be like, whatever. Grab pulls out the 9-iron, and Bella begrudgingly follows him to the ball. Mid-backswing, the sky turns dark. There's a blinding flash, followed by a thunderous crash. Bella is thrown to the ground, and it looks like Landgrab has been struck by lightning. Bella shrugs, lays the man's golf bag next to him, and heads back to the clubhouse for a corn dog. Oh my god, why does that fit her personality perfectly? That truly sounds like Bella. Oh my god, you're such a heartless little bitch. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, you know what I actually think? No, Bella, Mortimer, hold up. Too many people in this household. I don't believe that Cassandra would talk to her dad about things like this very often. I don't think that, despite that they're a close family, I don't believe that Cassandra really shares her intimate relationship details with her father. I just think that that's just not done, right? That's just really not done. It's maybe what she would like to do with her kids, but she's been raised in a different way, so she would never do that with her actual, like her own father. But in this moment, I like her to believe that she's asking him for advice and saying like, hey dad, I think I'm pregnant and Darren doesn't want to have more kids. What am I supposed to do? I want to have this baby. And Darren is just, Darren, oh my god, too many Sims. I think the best that Mortimer can give her as an advice is say, hey look, you and your brother were blessings in my life. And despite your mother's disappearance and reappearance, as he just pauses for a second and thinks to himself, what a crazy time it's been. You were blessings, and I wouldn't have wanted any other way. However, if your mother didn't want you, was it right for me to push the idea on her? I don't know, Bella. Oh my god, I don't know, Cassandra. He's just having dementia, okay? It's not just me like I'm not misspeaking. these are Morty's getting dementia, okay? Yeah, he's just forgetful, so he doesn't remember the names. You need to do what's best for you, but in a marriage, you can't just selfishly think about yourself. You have to think about the other person. And Darren is a sweet guy, and I think he's lovely, and I actually like him better than Dawn, but don't tell anyone that. And she kind of chuckles and says, yeah, Dawn was lovely, but there's something special about Darren. Just, I don't know, it's wonderful. You can't force someone to be a father, and I think that's exactly what she's getting from from that conversation. I don't want her to die, so I'm just gonna quickly have her get some cookies, and then we'll have her take a quick shower, just a warm one, and we'll get her back into bed. But that talk with Mortimer definitely has given her some inspiration, and she kind of thinks to herself, it is indeed not right to force his opinion on him, and if she wants his marriage to work, she's not even married yet, but if she wants this to work, then they need to do they need to do things that they both want. She can't just push your ideals onto someone else just because you want it. And if she wants more kids, then maybe she shouldn't be marrying Darren. And if she wants Darren, then maybe she should compromise a little bit. Is having this child worth breaking up with Darren for? I don't think so, and I don't think Cassandra thinks that either. I think that she's just happy to be pregnant again. But I also think that there's other options for her, like adopting. Maybe if she adopts, she can still have another baby, but it's not with Darren, and Darren doesn't have to be a father. So she can have a child, but Darren has no responsibility. I think it would be better for Darren if he perhaps moved back into his own house. I think that maybe it just would work better for them. Darren is obviously not comfortable living in this big house together, and that's like totally fine. And he loves his own space. He loves to paint. There's just so many things that he loves doing, but he doesn't love doing them with anyone else. How do you even say it? He just cannot. He can't. He just can't. He's just not happy. He's just not happy living in a big house with all these people and the whole status of this family, and it just doesn't feel right to him, And I think there would be no hard feelings. I think that everyone loves him. I think Mortimer loves him. Alexander loves him. And it would definitely be a different dynamic, maybe a bit more of a modern dynamic, living separately, even though you're married. Cassandra was having a nightmare about her and Darren no longer being married, and Bella decided to sit and sleep. Why are you in her bathroom, might I ask? Okay, girl. Bella is, no, Cassandra, I swear, there's too many Sims. Can you just not go to work? Oh my god. Walk to work. And we also need to pay the bills, so that's great.